Hey everyone, what is going on? Doing a real quick review install. Basically, my power steering can is leaking because it's just the generic Summit one. It's got like 5 fittings to make it fit the hoses. So, as you can see, there is the old can. There's fluid all over the place. So my solution was, since I have some Mishimoto stuff, I bought this Mishimoto can. And as you can see, I have hoses on it. And my one complaint is that the thread size the can uses is a metric 12 1.0 thread. And it's kind of hard to find a lot of fittings in that size, so I didn't want to use adapters and stuff, so it comes with 1/2-inch hose barbs already on it. I used that and adapted it to what I needed to only have, 2 fittings on the can and 2 adapter fittings. And hopefully that'll be enough to stop any leaks, and it'll look nicer than this one. I'll move it down. Hopefully it'll sit somewhere in here like that and should be good to go. So the first thing I got to do is I got to drain this guy because there's still some fluid in it. It didn't all leak out. It's all over the paint and stuff, which is lovely. But I got to empty that out, and I'll probably just stuff a rag down there and pop these hoses off. And then this bracket is just in here with bolts, and then this one here comes with its own little bracket, which I'll just mount up here somewhere once I find a spot. And I might rev nut that. I'm not 100% sure. I can always get to the back of that side, but rev nut might look better. I could always just pop the bumper off. But let me get a rag in here. I'm gonna have to do this with 2 hands and pop these hoses off, soak up all that fluid, and get the new one in there, and then hopefully we'll be leak free. Old can is out here with the old catch can. Here is all the brackets, and basically this is where this guy's gonna sit. So I just got to make 2 holes for this bracket and pop it in. And as you can see, I've already pre-measured out my hoses, so that way I can loop them nicely without having to tear apart everything in the car. That was just the best way to adapt them, I think. I still got to get the bracket off for the old one, but I got to jack up the car to do that, or turn the wheel. And with the power steering lines disconnected, I can't turn the wheel to get in there to get a wrench on the back side of these Allens. So I'm gonna grab a drill real quick and pop some holes for the bracket. Okay, got 2 little holes drilled thanks to the help of the Christmas tree bit. It comes with all the hardware, so putting that bracket on should be fairly easy. So let me pop that on. So I'm gonna have to grab some rev nuts because the top hole I drilled, you can't get to it. I might be able to pull the headlight and get a wrench in there. I'll have to play around. I'm gonna try, maybe I can pull the headlight, get a wrench up in this little crevice up here, because this one I can get to. This top one, it's in like a void in the fender area. So I have to mess around with that. But it's pretty good placement once it's all in there and tightened down. So I'm gonna have to grab either a rev nut or pull the headlight and get my hand in there. But I think that'll work. And I'm just gonna pull that bracket off. So couldn't get to the back side even with a wrench because it's actually in this box here. So got a nutsert tool, and let me put the cap down, put that in, and now we'll just have a bolt and washer. So not 100% ideal, but it'll work. It'll be secure, and then I can tighten up the bottom one and remove that bracket and get all set. So got the bracket fully secured, nice and tight. I just got to get the hoses set up for the can because these hoses are actually radiator hoses. You can see heater hose, and this here is a Parker, hose. It's a Porsche lock hose, but it's 1/2 inch. It's rated for, hydraulic fluid. It won't seep or anything like that. So now I just got to change over the brass fittings and that, put everything back in, put these little screws and lock washers in the can, and then I'll show you the finished result. So there we are. It is in. It is not the prettiest thing because we have these extra reducers here, but it'll work. It's not going to hit anything moving. It's in a good position and secure. I just have to top it off, which I should still have some fluid with me. Pour some fluid in there. I don't know if we'll have to bleed it or not since it's only, you know, supplying that to the pump. And I still got to get this bracket off, which is fine. I got to pull the car out. There's tons of power steering fluid all over the place that need cleaned off. So let me fill this up real quick and end the video. It is all topped off. It should be all set. The power steering fluid, coolant, everything should be ready to go. So that's basically it. I got some cleaning up to do. It is installed, it's done. The only thing, my only complaint, is I wish those thread sizes were like NTP or, you know, just a little bit different size so that I could just run a straight fitting and not have to run a little bit of tubing and then a union. But it works, there's no leaks, it's good to go. I'm degreasing the bumper. I'm gonna have to pull the car forward and degrease it, and I still got to get this hook off, which was for the old one, not that big a deal. So if you liked the video, like and subscribe. Until next time.